Hello, Aries, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your career, money, and finance reading for the month of August. So I'm going to connect with your energies. We're going to do some tarot cards, and we'll clarify those tarot cards if need be. I'm going to do some fortune oracle. We're also going to do some making Magick Oracle to get a little bit more insight on what's happening with your finances. And then we're going to do, to break things down a little bit, we're going to use the career and life oracle deck as well. And then I'll complete your reading with your angel number. Thank you again. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And for those of you returning, I appreciate that you're here, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. Now, I have already meditated and prepared the cards for the reading. So please remember that it is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And even if only parts resonate, please, of course, leave comments. It does help me connect with your energy. Now, I do like to cleanse the space together, and we're going to do that by ringing of the bell. So please be mindful that you're going to hear a loud bell sound now. All right, Aries. So let's start with your energies. Okay, we're going to see what those energies that are surrounding you as we move through the month of August for your finances, career, and money. So let's see, Spirit Angels Guides for the month of August. What are those energies surrounding career, money, and finances? There we go. All right. Okay, you've got a lot going on. All right. Well, let's start with the first one. And that is movement, choices, and decisions, number 2, right? You're ready to move. You're ready to move with choices that you're making and decisions that you're making. I think this month is going to be, there's going to be a lot on your plate. There's going to be a lot of decisions that are going to have to be made, and you're going to want to move quickly with it. You're certainly not going to want to stay in any sort of stuck energy. You did get number 15, Temptation. Now 15, Temptation is the Devil card. It is representation of the Capricorn sign. And again, temptation, it can be toxic energy. It can be sort of feeling a sense that you're being controlled. You know, again, it can be somewhat of an ego card. But I really feel as if there's more, it's more about really, again, it's those decisions that you're going to be faced with, because there is a lot of choices and decisions to make. You want to make sure that you're making your decisions with that full clarity in mind as well. Don't make decisions based on feeling that somebody is, taking you out of your power position. Stay in your own power. Make those healthy choices. So the Temptation card is here to really remind you that it's important to make healthy choices. And then you did get number 16, Disruption, which is, of course, the Tower card. And I feel like what's happening for you financially, Aries, during the course of this month is that there is going to be more movement happening. I think you're going to have decisions that are going to take you in different directions. I think that your stability is changing in a certain way where, you might even with the Temptation card be tempted to go in a different direction. But I think that you're going to realize that, you know what, there is going to be some sudden changes that come into play, and those sudden changes are going to redirect your thoughts. They're going to redirect things. I think you have been going through a lot of mental conflict. I think that number 2 here is not exactly sure what direction to go, and that could be why this Disruption card is coming in as well. Sometimes we need a shakeup or a sudden change in our life to really, to figure out, which direction it is we need to go. It can cause a lot of mental conflict when, we're feeling like maybe we're in a situation where somebody else is controlling everything, especially if you're used to being your own boss, or you're used to taking the lead in certain things, and then all of a sudden, maybe things change. That can really bring you some mental conflict, because, again, you're trying to figure out how to communicate what it is you need in order to have that movement, choices, and decisions come into play. And then you also got number 5, the Throat chakra. So it's being able to communicate the things that you want. And of course, us being in Mercury retrograde from August 4th to the 27th, it's not, information doesn't come as freely. Our messages can be a little bit misunderstood. The way that we communicate too, the way that we're giving off information can also be misunderstood. There's usually travel delays, and there can be delays in contracts, and you've got to be a little bit more careful when you are signing contracts. but I believe that you're going through a whole restructure. I think that this next few weeks, Aries, for you is about restructure. But let's get right into your tarot cards so that we can get a little bit better understanding as to what all these energies mean. All right, so let's find out. You know, you definitely have some movement. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to move in a direction that, you know, where you're not feeling all tied up. Okay, I think you've been feeling like you've been all tied up, and I think there's going to be a sudden change this month that is going to really help clear up this mental conflict that you've been having. And I think that you're going to figure out how to communicate that. Okay, you're going to get the communications that you need. It just might be a little delay in the communications. But let's find out with the tarot cards what's happening here. Anything else? There we go. That's better. Excellent. All right, so you've got, oh, you got another one. These two came together. Okay. All right. Let's try and get these all together here. So the first one you got was the Seven of Wands. Okay. Again, you don't back down from any challenges. You stand your ground. You protect your morals, your values. You protect everything in your life. You protect your family. You protect yourself. Again, you know, it doesn't matter what comes flying out at you. You have this, you have the determination, and you have the willpower, and you have the stamina to really, you know, again, stand your ground. Okay, so it's all about standing your ground. And you may feel that you're having to do that because with sudden changes that are coming in, if there's a lot of sudden change and you know, you're feeling mentally conflicted and not knowing exactly where you're going because there's so much change happening around you, you want to make sure that, you know, you stand your ground against anything that you feel is maybe bringing you in a direction that you know isn't for your highest good. Now, you also got the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. These flew out together. Five of Swords is, you know, it's a conflict, right? Not even a conflict. It's a challenge, because fives are all about change. They can be about challenge as well, but there's definitely changes that are coming into play, and these changes have a lot to do with what people are saying. And I think that you've kind of had enough of it. I think you're trying to gain your control back here, and you realize that change is inevitable here, and that change is what's going to help. Like significant changes. It can't just be little band-aid to problems. It has to be a significant change, because in order to move in a better direction and be able to make clear, decisive decisions, you really, you know, whatever people have been saying, if there has been a little bit of gossip going on in the workplace, or people have been saying things or trying to give you their opinion as to what they think that your life should be, I guess that could be a lot to do with that temptation. You feel like people are trying to take control of your own situations. Well, you're putting an end to that with the Ten of Swords. So I really love to see these two cards together, because you're no longer accepting this type of behavior, or these type of people or communications or connections around you. The Five of Swords could be miscommunications as well, again with the Mercury retrograde and the throat chakra. Some miscommunications we can take things in the wrong way. We have to make sure that we put cycles to a close. We have to stand our ground. It's very important to stand your ground, put those cycles to a close, so that you can kind of have a fresh start here. And you are going to get a fresh start, because you got number six, this, and it's the sword suit, mental suit. So again, you're feeling like you are moving out of the darkness, and you're moving towards more positive energy. You're allowing those clouds to kind of, you know, go away in the sky. And even though you might not know exactly what direction you're going in, you know that it's a direction that is going to release you from feeling any of this Five of Swords energy. You're putting closure to that energy in your life, and you are opening up a whole new gateway for yourself. So this is a victory card, right? The Six of Swords is, again, it's moving away from difficulties and challenges, and it's moving into more of a positive direction. And with that positive direction, you also got a number 6. So you got two number 6s here. And that's a victory. So again, you're really feeling a sense of victory. So even though there's a lot of changes happening for you financially this month, Aries, you're going to be in a movement momentum, which is really good, because it's important for you to always be moving. I think the choices that you make, you know, are going to be very lucrative. I think they're going to be very prosperous, and I think they're going to move you in a very positive direction. The Six of Wands is that ultimate victory, accomplishment, accolades. It's people, you know, really giving you applause and saying, listen, you've done a really good job. You stood your ground. You released any sort of negative energy that you felt was controlling you, or maybe trying to set you forth in a different direction. You're allowing the sudden changes to take place, and you're really releasing that mental conflict. You're no longer feeling that conflict anymore. You're ready now to move in a positive direction. So that's beautiful energy for you. So now let's get your Making Magic Oracle. Let's find out what your spirit angels and guides would like to share. You're making Magick Oracle here. Let's find out. There's 1. Anything else? 2, 3. You've got 3 cards. So you got protection. So number 10, strong protective magic for the family and the home. So know that you are very protective. Again, you're standing your ground. Not only are you protected, but you're also protecting others. But know that, on a whole, there's protection on your side here. And then you got the elements, number 14. So the elements of fire, air, earth, and water create powerful protection. Okay, you've got a lot of protection. Okay, it's a key word for you as we move through your financial reading for the month of August. And then you got number 18, water. So work with the element of water for healing and purification. Again, there are certain chapters of your life kind of going through a major restructure here. You are trying to take your control back here as well. So if you've been feeling like you've been undermined in any way, or if you feel like, again, with things being said, you felt you lost a little bit of control, I think that you are going to go through some purification and healing. And know that you are protected during the whole process here, that you are safe, that the decisions that you're making and the way that you're standing your ground, you are protected, and that these changes are going to be lucrative changes that are going to provide fast forward movement, and you're going to feel confident in the decisions that you're making. All right, so let's get your, these are the career, life, and oracle decks. So this will give us a little bit more understanding as to what's happening with job, career, and finance. Let's see what's happening here. Spirit angels, guides, give us a little bit more specifics for the beautiful sign Aries. Thank you. Anything else? Okay, that is it. We've got 3 cards here. All right, so you've got spiritual work. So doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. Very important. I think that has a lot to do with the protection, and I think it has a lot to do with that water element, that healing and purification. So you will get insights into what works will best serve your needs. Okay, so you're going to know that by doing that spiritual inner development, inner work. And you know what? Mercury retrogrades are perfect times to be doing that as well, taking a little bit of a step back, reevaluating everything, reviewing everything before you make quick decisions. Journey. So you may have to move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. So you could find that you are traveling a little bit more. Maybe you are moving job. Maybe you're moving home. Again, for work or travel, it's definitely a new place. So you're exploring a whole new world on a whole new level here. And then you got success. So the path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. So don't not have faith in the journey that is before you. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. So you are on the right track for success here. So let's get your fortune oracle. Let's find out. Spirit angels, guides, your fortune oracle for the next, for the month of August. Find out. Excellent. Thank you so much. And you got 2 cards here. So you got Dragonfly and Abundance. Wow, beautiful. So although there might be lots of changes happening here, they're changes that are going to be they're progressive changes. So number 8, the Dragonfly. Have confidence during the time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Your spiritual work and inner spiritual guidance is really going to help you as well. I think there's a lot of transformations taking place for you as well. So again, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. And then Abundance, number 1. Lucky times are ahead for you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. You got success quite a bit here. You got success 3 times in your reading here, which is absolutely beautiful. So really, you're going to feel by the time this month is over, I think that you are going to really feel more grounded. I think you're going to feel a sense of stability as well. So let's get your final angel number. Oop. Those ones just flew out. Let's find out what that angel number is for you, Aries. This is for your career, money, and finance reading. Let's see. There we go. And look at that. Beautiful. Aha, wish come true. 1111. It's your 1111, right? Wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. That's that movement. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Wow. Sudden changes are going to come, which are going to open up this 1111 for you, and that wish is going to come true. So please keep in mind, you did get a couple of 5s, you got some 6s. Those are very key numbers for you, as well as 1111. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today. I hope that you found parts of this resonate with you, and if so, please leave comments. I appreciate all the love and support. Please like and share, and until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.